Let's hope this works. Travis and the Beantown Brewery. Considerably more dangerous place the further south you travel. Okay, good to know. So all the northern areas be fairly harmless then. Somewhat dangerous, but we're not gonna encounter death claws or anything.
Hey there.
Oh, thank God. You're here. So this is it. Odds are if they've got Vadim, he's inside. We're gonna be okay, right?
You know anything else about this brewery?
Not really. I mean, I think it's where their little gang hides out. There shouldn't be too many of them. Any last minute advice? I've never done anything like this.
Just stay calm. Don't go crazy in there.
Right. Calm. I can do calm. Calm. Okay, can we just get in there before I totally lose my nerve?
I wonder, can he die? And where the fuck did I get those experience points? I'm looking for alternative entrances. Stealth route seems to be out of the fucker go in already. Oh my god. Scared me there for a moment, Travis. Please don't do that. Why am I sneaking outside? This looks like... Yes, we do have an alternative entrance. I would imagine it's a much more preferable entry point. I'll do the looting and exploring while Travis is not there to die. But I was wondering, is Travis in a position where he might die? Or is he one of those, when he gets wounded enough, he'll just get knocked on his feet?
Yes.
We don't have good armor, so I don't want to just rush in. Fuck's sakes, could you sneak at least?
This is gonna be fun!
Okay.
Find him and kill him!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who the fuck threw the grenade?
Cover me!
Why am I loading the fucking gun?
Pay for that!
I'm not sure this pod is a good way to enter. Because you fucking idiots stand there.
Huh? That it?
You fucking piece of shit. don't like the... Yeah, I don't like the transition. I'm sure it's great at long distances, but... We'll keep it cool. We have no hurry. For fuck's sakes, you're ruining everything. Well, I sort of knew this was going to happen, so I'm not sure why I'm really complaining. The entire point of having Travis here is so he'll ruin everything.
No sign of him now.
This is also a trap. That's good. This is what must have killed the grenade guy. Right. Well, I was wondering where the mystery grenade explosion comes from. Travis, I fucking hate you. It's like you can't even try to stay dead. A zero effort put in. I mean, trying and failing is one thing, but not even trying. Power Tom. Thanks for blocking my view button. Who the fuck is detecting me? Is it you? That is very aggravating because it makes the system entirely worthless to me. Let's go. We'll need to go where they are. That seems to be where the mission objective is. There might be more raiders here, and I want to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible because of him. It's just a huge amount of aggravation to what should be a simple thing. Oh. This is why I don't want companions. Recoil compensated armor piercing automatic pipe rifle. Stop pushing me around.
Hey,
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. I thought perhaps this is the end. Thank you, thank you. You are a true friend.
you're welcome, Vadim. We weren't gonna leave you to these guys.
You are good, woman. These idiots had caps and chems just lying around. They did not notice when I filled my pockets. You deserve what I took. And Travis, I am surprised to see you here.
Hey, Vadim. I'm glad you're safe.
How did you get roped into this?
I wasn't forced or anything. I wanted to help.
Now hug and kiss.
You are full of surprises, my friend.
Man, what a day, huh? Hey, listen. I wanted to say thanks. This has been... well, it's been crazy. But I've learned a lot, I think.
You came through it all pretty well, Travis. That's good to hear.
Thanks. After all this, I think about the things that had me worried so much, and it just seems... silly, you know? Like,
Was I really that worried about just being on the radio? That's nothing compared to being beaten up, shot at. I can do so much more. And I need to. Anyway, thanks again. I owe you.
I'm pretty sure I noticed some kind of a save.
Yes.
We're not able to build picket fencing at settlement workshops. I already thought I did, but whatever. Psycho. Ah, it feels so good to be alone. Paste. Tower Tom's terminal.
I'm in.
Trouble. Crew is getting restless. Still got plenty of beer, but food's getting low. Send Sparta and her crew out to BAD-TFL. See if they could find something, but folks are going to start deserting if we don't turn up something edible soon. Closest reserves are the federal stockpile, but it seems the Lily and Red Tourette's parents never taught those bitches to share. Gonna have to make a move if we don't hear from Sparta soon. Fucked up bad. We tried to storm the stockpile, but Lily, Red and the crew were dug in like ticks. Wiped out half our men before we could bolt. Greg and Hook managed to grab a couple of hostages. Maybe we can trade them for a couple of snack cakes. At least now we got fewer mouths to feed. Jackpot. Lily. It's fucking Lily. I'd recognize that bitch anywhere. Greg brought the hostages from the raid up to my room, and the second I saw her, I knew we were saved. Now Red'll have to deal with us, unless she prefers getting her sister back in pieces. So much food. Never seen so much food. When I told her that we had her sister, Red thought I was full of shit. But one letter from Little Sis cleared things up real quick. Now the crates are pouring in, and so are the recruits. At this rate, we'll be able to make a move on Corvega or DB Tech before the year's out. Fuck. How the fuck did she get loose? I chained that bitch to the fucking floor. Was still half asleep when she came at me. I thought I was aiming at her leg. Now there's blood fucking everywhere. Got to clean this up. Do something with the body. This can't get out. Red's not gonna give a shit if she finds out her sister's dead. Problem solved. Rumor of a fat caravan train drifted in today. Whole crew went to hit it, except it never showed, cause it didn't exist. While everyone was out, I stashed Lily's body in one of the vats. Think she's even improved the flavor. That's one problem solved. But this gang's dead in the water unless the food keeps coming in. And that means Lily's letters have to keep going out. I'm gonna need to find some more pens. Where was the safe?
That's it.
Ammunition. Plasma cartridges. Okay. don't see any reason why I should take the elevator now. It'll just pretty likely put us in a bad situation. We move around normally. We should be able to take advantage of the long-range rifle. Hopefully. There's definitely more people here, no doubt about that. Maybe not in this exact room, but something's trying to get a detection on us. Actually, something did. What is it? Maybe we have still one of our friends is here. Damas can't get out. We're almost filled as far as carry weight is concerned. There was a weapon station up there, so we could get rid of some of the weight. Okay, there's something there, something there. And we haven't found the front entrance, so that's probably where a lot of the trouble is. Wonder, can we find the body of the woman that got dumped here? Lily. Doesn't matter. Well, it might matter if we have to interact with Red at some point. Tell her sister the bad news. Definitely getting closer to being detected. Very, very close to being detected.
Spread out! There you are, you little bitch!
Nothing useful. Items of minor interest at best.
Nice.
Well, if I learned something, is that we have to double tap with this one. It's probably the front door, and there's still someone there. Q1 data. Corrupt. Corrupt. Whole year capital spending is now estimated to increase over the previous year, thanks to budget tightening and a lowering of quality control in the product, including an increase in the water to worth ratio. Brand management has also announced a marketing push of Bunker Hill Brew to lower income markets, which we all know spend a larger percentage of disposable income on beer and malted beverages. Gross margins are speculated to increase well into 2078. I'm trying to exit, but the game doesn't really want me to. Your weight situation should be pretty bad. It is. I need to get rid of at least something. A couple of weapons should do it. So if we ever need bottles, this is the place to come to. But other than that, it's pretty worthless. Same time, it's a brewery. What the fuck would you expect? Gun brace. It's a trap.
Going down. Look. Going down. Floor.
Lot of crap. Well, with these type of weapons, there's no point trying to really get access to the modifications. We can all at any moment do our own modifications. It doesn't make any sense. Any improvement on the carry situations? Might as well pick up everything at this point. Okay, from what I've saw, there's pretty much only one place left. That's where we came from. It's not what we're really interested at the moment. This is. There's still someone or something here. A fucking monkey. I know that monkey. It's no good way to get around it. It's right. Yeah, that was probably the last raider. Different type of beer bottles. That's most of the loot here. Well, if I happen to need beer bottles at some point, I'll come back. I want to start storing them now. Brewery tour. Tours happen every half hour and can last anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. Guests are treated to a bird's eye view of the brewery from our elevated walkway. The brewery is not liable for any patrons who fall from the walkway. Guardrails have been installed for their safety. Tours include a $5 discount from purchases made at the gift shop, and a complimentary tasting in the parking lot as guests leave. Of course. Temperature of complimentary tasting is not guaranteed. For pricing $25. It looks like there's nothing too interesting here. Bowling ball. Okay, piece of cake. Huge success. Do I need to continue with this? Corvega assembly plant. It was mentioned here too. Miscellaneous. Clear feral rules. Clean the water supply. Bring the mutated fern flower to Solomon. Bloatfly gland. Nuka-Cola. Explore combat zone. Look for stash of chems at Monsignor Plaza. So I'm gonna haul my ass to my little base and do an equipment dump. We should get a little bit of leather. Jet boost. That might be interesting. I have no interest in the power armor otherwise, but the ability to use a jetpack is a different matter. Simply because you could get into a lot of places you probably can't otherwise.
It's remarkable the things you can do with only 2 hands.
Yeah, I suppose if we don't have really a good cause where to put our points, we should try to move toward getting the armor crafted.
It is our
So, what now? Monsignor. BAD-TFL Regional Office. I have no idea what that means. Forest Grove Marsh. Correga Assembly. Mass Pipe. Boston Police Rationing Site. Combat Zone. University Point. So that's where the institute is. Yeah, it seems like the more south you go, the more dangerous area. So I would assume this is very, very, very dangerous. Also this, the island. Museum of Witchcraft, Longneck Lukovsky's Cannery, Mass Fusion Containment, Malden Center. It's a diner. Right. Grumbling Diner and BAD-TFL Regional Office. Same logo. I'd like to go to the water treatment plant. Investigate the water treatment plant, yeah. Should be somewhere nearby. Yeah. Not sure what a good way to get there though is.
to determine whether the surface is more
Why I Sold My Mother. Tales of Junktown Jerky Vendor. I wonder how the androids or synths are going to be tied to the main plot. I have to imagine they are because it's not a minor issue now. Brotherhood of Steel is worried about it. The people in Diamond City are worried about it. I've had random synth encounters in the wilderness. Maybe the main plot has nothing to do with that. It makes me wonder because if anyone can be a robot really, so I wonder which people we think are humans are actually robots here. Am I a robot? That would make no sense, but at the same time, I mean, it really makes zero sense. But at the same time, the opening events of this movie, they're sort of like a dream type thing because of the lighting is different. But they shouldn't, they're not really. But I couldn't say, and I hope that something like that isn't pulled out of anyone's ass. I'm expecting some kind of a twist or something like that at certain point. Maybe the person we think is our son ends up being a robot or something like that. I don't want to speculate too much. I mean, I'd rather just not really think about it and be surprised when that happens. I stopped reading anything about the game at the a little bit before it came out, and certainly haven't gone to any gaming related sites. Simply because you know there are people there who, every time something popular comes out, there's someone who wants to piss in other people's porridge, just for the fun of it. And it doesn't ruin the experience, especially in a game, because it's more about the gameplay and how you happen to play it, but it still takes something out of a game. Especially the more the game relies on that little twist, the worse it gets, but I'm not too worried about this. It's not that kind of a game. Still don't want to know it. I'm going to basically avoid going to anywhere like that until I finish the game once. I want to be wrong, speculate in my mind. Be right, be wrong. But I don't want to know. That's because then you start to connect dots. Always try to see at what point things are hinted at, and how everything connects to the larger picture. And that changes the experience a little bit. But frankly, these games have never been. They are not plot driven. So even if you know the plot, you don't really. It doesn't really ruin the gaming experience. Like if I told someone the end of Fallout 3, what difference does it make? If anything, it just seems sort of stupid. Because of the, I think later on they fix that, but initially you basically are forced to die. I mean, you have obvious alternative answers, but based on what kind of team you have, you might end up dying, or someone has to die at least. There was a big problem back then when there's an obvious answer. One of the companions is immune to the lethality of the final event, but you couldn't just ask them to do it. They gave you an answer, what the fuck was it? Something like, it's your destiny and I don't want to interfere, or something like that. Something horrendous bullshit that the writer probably is ashamed this very day that he actually wrote something so stupid. I mean, it might. I can't see how knowing that would ruin the Fallout 3 gaming experience. It's like my somewhat minor blemish at the very end of the game. And if you take in certain options, I think you can still sort of wiggle out of it. It's just slightly stupid, that's it. And if you play, well, I don't want to even say it, although I don't really see a big problem spoiling plots of ancient games, but Knights of the Old Republic. It sort of relies the plot experience that you are, at least for the first time, you're sort of surprised at what happens there.
Huh?
But that's a different matter. There it actually matters. What's the other guy? Yeah, I don't like this. This is... The site is sort of worthless once actual combat has been initiated. It's probably great if you just need to take out something that hasn't spotted you yet. After that, no, I don't like it. I might switch the sites. Although I probably won't. It's because it's the night vision weapon. So it has to have the night vision of some sort. Maybe I could switch the sight so it wouldn't be a long distance sight, more of a medium or short. Clean black suit. I'm surprised it's clean more than anything else. +2 charisma too, and I don't really care for it. It's I think a business suit had a different model for females in the earlier other games. Now it's just a business suit. Short combat rifle. Yeah, these guys are getting decent weaponry too. I wonder, I've sort of been wondering about the level scaling in this game. How far it'll go. There's probably some. But since Skyrim didn't have a too big of a problem with the level scaling, I mean they learned their lessons from earlier games. I'm imagining this will also be handling it just fine. I'm still fairly certain we're gonna need the plus 100% extra damage we can get through the perks in weapon use. Otherwise, we probably won't have a chance, let's say after 15-20 levels. But now we're using pistols and rifles. Tuxedo. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the energy weapons. I'm not opposed to using them, but it's not a good specialization for us. Pistols, on the other hand, aren't exactly magnificent either. If I go with the pistol explosive combo, I'm sort of just replaying New Vegas at that point. I don't know. I do want to focus on explosives because it also has some synergy with the other crafting options, especially with the missile launcher turret. So if there's some kind of proper fighting to be done at some point, those would be very, very nice to have. Don't want to kill those. Why would I want to kill those? Free experience, I suppose, but I'm sure we'll get all the experience we need without killing harmless animals. I usually wouldn't give a shit, but sort of in a game world where friendly encounters are not the norm, I sort of feel that you don't want to go out of your way to pick fights everywhere because everyone's already doing that with you. Shotgun shells. 120. Fragmentation grenades. Well, I won't say no to them. It's just a stack. Those didn't look like normal jogs anymore. Wild mongrels,
Yeah.
I guess.
Stay gone.
Where's the farmer? Wild dog.
You saved my life. You saved my life.
Okay,
You saved my life.
if you say so. So that's where we are going. Water treatment plant. What grenades are we using? Actual fragmentation grenades. It's just a deer. Are you following me? Why the fuck are you following me?
You saved my life. You saved my life.
Yeah, this isn't good. I'm. Maybe we could use him as a settler or something. I don't care. If he gets killed, it's his own fault. Water treatment plant. Okay, this is Mirelurk territory without a doubt.
You saved my life.
Gonna have a problem soon. I hope we don't, but we might. Okay, someone's throwing a car around there. That's slightly worrisome. Rather use a shotgun in a situation where I might stumble upon something. The rifle is nice, but it's not a good
You
weapon.
saved my life.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try to use the land side to enter. I'm fearing a huge amount of Mirelurks. Although with the shotgun and explosives, we might have a decent chance. It's not about surviving. It's about being able to take them down without too much fuss. My plan is to just mark the site and then quick travel away, see if we can get rid of the farmer. Just because I want him to die doesn't mean I'm gonna go out of my way to get him killed. Something flipped the car. Or maybe it fell from there. Okay, no raider or guard activity, so it's some kind of a creature that's the problem here. Water, water everywhere. There's no land connection. Still, could I mark this site?
What? Who's there?
Super mutants. Fucking run! Right. I might have to go with Plan B. That is doing something else than eating a rocket. I'd like to mark something nearby so I can quick travel near here without too much fuss. It might be better to come back here during night time. There are sites there, and there, so it's also there. Actually, I'll try to mark that. Might be nice. So this is going to be a more involved assault. However, we have a decent stealth ability, and we have a long-range night scope rifle. So I feel we have a reasonable chance to take them out without getting shot in return. Ooh, there's maybe a ranger station. That looks like a missile. Hospital? What the fuck is here? It's a city of some sort. Okay. I just need a location. Any location. Looks like a trailer park location. Right. There's the city. Doesn't really look like there's anyone here. Yes, there is. Definitely, but I don't see anything. Fiddler Screen Trailer Estates. Zombies? Is it zombies? Real ghoul. Right. So zombie. Zombie infestation. Right. Right. Well, shotgun should do good here to shred it. Huge trailer park with a lot of zombies. Okay, we're getting very close to a zombie. At the same time, I'm not sure if there's any point in being too careful, because they're zombies. Unless there's some kind of special variety, like glowing ones, or heavily armored ones, I think we can take them on. Similar with the mole rats in the Vault 81, we could have just walked right in there and slaughtered them. Should have done that instead of sneaking around. The sneaking around can't do any good in the end. Just slowed down our progress to a crawl. River stick? Yeah. Probably him. Is that, where's his head? Still plenty of them left. Well, it does help a little bit. Ooh. I wonder if there's some kind of a defensive system here. Hmm. No luck. I think you can fail once. Not sure if you can fail another.
Got it.
Hitler's green trailer.
Yes.
Safe control. Well, we do. The new squirrel. Tape 2.
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away, but Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. "How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help." Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. "You won't regret this," he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3.
I like the very much like the hidden stealth indicator. It's once you sort of get used to its sensitivity, it's more like a proximity detector at the same time. There's something very close to us. Very, very close. Is that a dead body? Let's say there's another one inside. Fuck. Oh, glowing one. Yeah, dangerous ones. Very, very, very dangerous one. Ah. No. Now I'm a little bit concerned. Feels like there's one of them very, very close to us. Lot of ammunition. Compensated powerful pistol, hardened pipe rifle. It's a good learning experience though again. There's a corpse here. It's probably in the other section. What the fuck is taking us? You get in here. Ah, they were already connected. Right. Still. Someone is detecting us here and it's not coming right at us, so what the hell? We kill him, right? Nope. I definitely want to have this weapon if we stumble accidentally upon one of our glowing ones again. There's not a lot left. Yeah, I think these are one of the last few trailers. Still something alive here. Doesn't seem like there's anything nearby. Probably a corpse or two at the edges. Definitely getting closer to whatever it is. Be there. It's a mine. More mines. Why protect this one area though? Hitler Green's trailer key. It's a power armor. Fusion cell, shotgun shells, pulse grenade, short combat shotgun. T-51. I think we have T-45. So another, well, has a fusion core. So we'll definitely just quick travel, take it home and leave it at that. Prepare for our assault on the water purification plant. Still, there is hostile here. Maybe they're in the water. That doesn't really fit. Wild Tarberry. No idea what that is. You just look around. Yeah, I think we've got this. I want to track down what it's called. What is spotting us? It's somewhere here. We might have not. Definitely here. Are you alive? Is that even a person? Okay, looks like it could be inside there. Nope. Live and love.
Hell yeah.
Permanently gain plus 25% XP from persuading women. New Scroll Tape 3. So I'm assuming there's New Scroll Tape 1 somewhere too. Which means we haven't visited all the places.
Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel. Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends, said Ricky to the red squirrel. The red squirrel made a sound that Ricky took for agreement, and the two squirrels curled up to sleep. Later that night, Ricky woke up to the sound of leaves rustling in the oak tree. He looked around. The red squirrel was gone. Ricky surveyed the landscape below and saw a pack of glowing eyes approaching the base of his tree. Cats! Ricky heard a voice from a nearby tree. It was the red squirrel. I'm sorry, he said. They were following me and I couldn't bring them to my tree. They would have eaten my family. As the cats ascended the tree and began to devour Ricky's friends and family, Ricky reflected on his decisions. His last words were, I really wish I would have trusted my elders. The end.
And everyone died. My favorite type of story. Wonder if there's a way to get to the roof. Well, there's certainly something there. God damn it. Medics. And you creepy little fuckers. I'm still missing one scroll tape. I don't care about the tape itself, but it means we haven't visited every place. Maybe I just missed it. The holotapes are very easy to miss. I can more or less guess what happens in the story anyway, but it's not like it's a big deal or anything. Anywho, we need to get the power armor and get the hell out of here. Ooh, shelter. Well, at least something good came out of this.
Sweet.
Baseball glove. Really? Still continue with the search for the missing
Sweet.
holotape. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Oh, they're all sort of useful. Right. Still a fairly harmless place. A little bit of extra niceties, but could have easily missed it and not really miss a thing. Although I haven't really checked this either. Could be something in the pool. And might be a good testing ground for our new armor too. Hazard suit. Needs to put on a lock. That looks exactly what it's supposed to be. Yeah, can't really move. A lot of mildly interesting things. So that's about it. Still, the suit was exactly what I needed it to be. Tuxedo. Has to be this.
Nice.
Propco Industries Termlink. Load holotapes. Can I use scroll tape?
Storytime Simon here.
Wonder what they want me to load. These are tapes here, so still no holotape for us. Holotape like this is such a minor thing though. So easy to just miss. Same time, I don't particularly want to waste time on this. I'd had a more motivation, but I mean, if there's some kind of a payoff for fighting all of them, just for the sake of hearing a scroll story, not so much. Right. Is that all? We've explored most of these, definitely. I'm pretty sure I've actually explored them all at some point. So much more likely that I've just missed it, or I've accidentally knocked it, or done something with it, so now it's very, very hard to locate anymore. This is a map. I know what it is. Really. No matter what we'll do, we'll have to expand on this. I mean, it's going to be tough enough to move around here now. Too many power armors. I wonder if... maybe we should take all the companions we can get and just send them to some colonies. I mean, they would be an extra settler or a defensive unit, basically, I think. T-51, T-45, T-45. I think there you can upgrade all of these. I'm not quite sure what the difference is with in most cases.
driver needs repairs, you seem more than
Let's look at the
capable with your
helmet.
tinkerings.
Yeah, the model. No, they're definitely different. You can just change the model. Armor rank 4. But the model is still different. Right. Doesn't matter. I think we might have a few extra armor pieces too. Little bit of extra leather. Definitely could improve upon the current armor. The only reason I'm not doing it is because the weight increase. If we would take at least a little bit of armor, that would definitely go away. We could get the stealth improvements. Probably should start just dump everything into a workshop that you don't immediately, I mean, if you don't have a specific use for. Now we have things like Nuka-Colas and like stuff like that here that could be used on some recipes, but we can't because they're here. We should never put things here in the place where I'm putting things. I just want to get rid of them. Plus 2% experience point gain for 2 hours if you eat a squirrel stew. Makes sense to me. Right, the situation isn't perfect by any means. Yeah, we have way too many of these mods. That's the problem. And what time of day is it? I don't care. It's starting to come night time, which is exactly what we
The
want.
influx of data is hard to process.
So,
Apologies if
attack
sometimes
on
I
the
make
water
little
purification
sense.
plant and
I
try
will
to take
work on
down
this.
super mutants.